Hi guys, good evening. Hi Mitchell. Hi Ike. Hi Suraj. So guys, today was a big one-sided day where market just went on and on and on the downside and never recovered. During the fall, we broke some important levels, and those were the levels which based for the January rally. Now we are at a very important juncture. If we lose those levels, like 3995 and 12,000 on NQ, things can get really, really bad. As I posted in the morning on my Twitter account, that yes, there is a liquidity crunch. There's no new money which is coming to the market. ECB is controlling the high interest rates. Fed is already managing the higher interest rates, and they foresee a couple of more hikes. Plus, the balance sheet reduction, which both of them, ECB and Fed, is managing. That like gives up limited money into the market. Now, people need to understand that market only goes up when there is fresh money. Now, when there is liquidity crunch, people will say, oh, the market rallied from December to January and we recovered really, really beautifully. And we're going to make some new highs. That can actually and only happen if and only if we have new money. Right now, every new money which is coming from the 401ks or from the new investments is getting offset by the higher interest rates and by the balance sheet reduction. Please take cognizance of that. It's not easy for the market to go up, but it is much easier for the market to come down. So whenever the market is on the downtrending, the falls will be aggressive, falls will be deep, and whenever it's trying to recover, it will be short and quick. All right, keep that in mind and try to not fight the trend. If it is going up, let it go up, let it face the resistance. If it is coming down, let it not buy the dips. Buy the dip thing is now over because we got really, really big pushback from an important zone. All right, so hi and welcome you all guys. We have Zobiel, JK, Raghu, Srini, Shrikant. Hi guys, good evening. I was out for some personal reasons for last couple of days, but I'm back for today. So let's start from our simple scan. I will go into my scanner, look for inside day. Again, in my watch list, I'm not looking inside days out of my watch list. Hi, Chris. So PayPal I recommended in the Telegram group as well in the morning. It worked fine and it really held high. Like market was going bamboozled on the downside and PayPal was holding high. You could have clearly seen that. Coin had earnings after hours, so let's see how it goes. QS, Expedia, I can avoid all these stocks. So more or less, only PayPal looks interesting to me. Okay. So let's start from ES. So guys, since 4170, I hope you all remember now 4170. We could not manage to have a single close above this line. Not even a single close. We tried once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. And 8 times we could not close above 4170. We might have broken intraday above 4170, but we failed to close above 410. 8 times we had the opportunity, which shows that there is some serious selling which is happening around this area. So unless and until we cross this area in the next push up, I think we are just back testing the resistance and coming back down hard. Let me clear this and let me show you a few more things. So if you see, this was the September 13. Let me highlight this. This was September 13 area when we made 4175 and then we came and tested that trend line. We broke the trend line and we made all time, not like yearly low of 3502. So 417 to 3502. Then we had 4170 tested in December mid and we came and tested 3800. Now from 3800, we actually tested 4171 more time. So now if you see, the top is being managed at this area, but the lows, this is a low, this is a higher low. And right now we are at this point, which 3995 could be another higher low. If we hold this, there's still an opportunity we can move towards 4170 one more time. But if we lose 3995, this entire pattern fails and we are looking towards the new lows. That's my theory. Why? Because we had a massive 8-time base around 3800. We had a massive rejection at 4170 and we had a good breakout area at 3995. Now 3995, if we lose that, things will become really, really bad for the people who are long in the market. So this is an area where you should go short. But at this time, because we are almost near 3995, like we almost tested that area, I will not go short at this time. I would wait for 3995 to break down, or I will try to see if we can or back test the 34 EMA and then try to short it. I don't see a very big move on the upside because I do not have any such trigger or catalyst. Tomorrow we have FOMC minutes of meeting, which I don't know how they are going to impact the market. Because in their last meeting and after their last meeting, all the Fed speakers have clearly aired out their thoughts. So how much they were different when they were actually meeting will be something really interested to be known. So if you don't want to trade in this market, avoid it. Wait for your right opportunity. Right opportunity will come when the market will break down 3995 or when the market breaks up on 4170. In between, you will stick in choppiness. You will see your option premiums get eroded every day. So if you don't want to trade, take a backseat, move into futures or move into stocks where you can do not lose on the option premiums. All right. So on ES now, coming to the levels. So ES today lost 4170, also lost 4050, which was an important area. Now it is near to the important support of 3995. Last time we came here, it was 4007. Today we came to 4002. We closed at 407, which is exactly the same low right here. Today we closed right at that corner. So this may provide a double bottom for now for a bounce towards 4050 and 4070. And why I'm saying that? Because we fell in a single line. So if a back test happens, that confirms that yes, the trend continues. If we break down below this, it means that the selling is much more aggressive and it forms a bigger pattern, which I think Shrikant is also mentioning in the chat, which is M. This is an M pattern, and M pattern breakdown is really nasty. It's opposite of a W pattern. W is a bullish pattern, M is a bearish pattern. So for M pattern to break down, we need 3995 to lose. So from a point of view of market, the trend is, I will say, short to neutral, not totally bearish, because we are at important support. We will become 100% bearish once we break below 3995. Then at that time, becoming a bullish sentiment trade is fighting against the trend. Right now, I want to uh, consider that there is still a possibility of a bounce. So I'm just considering that. And I will sell below 3995, which is an important area. My stop loss will be 4107, 4007. Why I'm choosing 4007? Because 4007 was the previous low. I don't want to be in a situation where I feel that this was a fake breakdown and tomorrow we get up. So until and unless we break 3995 and we hold 4007, I am still thinking that yes, there is a possibility of backtest. If we lose both of them, then yes, things will become negative. So if I lose 3995, what will be my targets? If I lose 3995, let's look at some areas of close. So we can see right here that there is a one close here, the second close in the near vicinity, and this is around this corner. So if I go and check the dollar value or the price value around here is 3960, and then 3960, 3965 is an important area. For like 3960 is, if you see my mouse, it actually hits the trend line. So 3960 will be an super important, like 3995, 3960 will again be a super important support area. Once we lose that, we are going towards 3800. So 3995, we should hit 3960, and then we should see 3915. So 3960, 3915. I'm still giving it a 40% because this was an area where, like, you see, we came out of this long-term trend. So as of now, the 12 EMA is still above the 34 EMA. So the long-term trend is still positive. The only thing is we are losing the momentum. We're trying to backtest this long-term trend line. So till the moment it's holding 3960, 3995 area, I think we'll be biased toward positive. Once we lose these areas, then yes, it's negative. So here, possible M formation. Now, on 4160, 4170, that's a waste because it really broke down. Now, where should, if we have to long, where should we go long? Now, keep an eye. Here we had some resistance. Okay. We could not close above this area. Okay. Then once we closed above this area, we came and we did support around this area. Like we made the close, then we went from here. Intraday came, intraday tested the 12 EMA right there. So this line is an important area. This price action is really important. So if I draw a line around this area, the price which comes around is 4025. So if I have to go long, I would only go long above 4025. Again, my stop loss will be 4007 because that's the area, the bottom. If we can cross 4025, then we can try for 4050, which is a 34 EMA. And then 4083, which is a 12 EMA. It's expect to back test 12 and 34 EMA. That is my rationale behind them. So the intent is neutral to short, but my short will get much more strength once I lose 3995. Let's go to NQ. So NQ, I even posted this chart in the Twitter and in my Telegram channel as well, that it is trying to test 34 EMA. It, as of now, if you see, if I increase the size of the chart, you will see that it's holding the 34 EMA. And from there, it has almost bounced 40 points. So a loss here will be very, very bad for NQ. Same logic, we are well away from the long-term trend lines, okay, which were broken in the month of January above 11,500. Since then, we had made almost 1,200 point rally, and then we have came back. Now, if we hold the space, the possibility of back testing 12,300 is really, really high. 12,300, 12,350 is something or some area where I would love to make a short. But at this time, I would only go short if I lose 34 EMA. So same thing, I am neutral to short, but I'm 60-40. So buy, first of all, we need to find the stop loss. The stop loss is a 34 EMA, 12,100. So for both sides, 12,100 is the stop loss. If you want to go long or if you want to go short, you can try about 12,150. Or it's a choice, like you can actually go long in between 12,130, 12,150. So I'll stay in buy in the range. Buy in this range if you want to. Your target will be 12,300 and 12,360. Test of or support from 34 EMA. Here, the loss of 34 EMA. If we lose 12,100, which is the 34 EMA, then we simply want to sell. So here, 12,100. If you lose 12,100, the fall will be quick. So the first target will be 12,015, which is the Fibonacci level, and then 11,935. Again, these will get aggressive once we go below 12,100 or 3,995. Before that, we might either have choppiness or we try to bounce because the conditions are currently oversold. We came down from 4,170 all the way to 4,000. That's about 4.5%. Now, with tomorrow's Fed meetings of minute, there might be a positive or a negative catalyst. So we might feel choppy during that period. And after that period, we might try to break a range. And wherever the range breaks, try to trade in that direction. Triple Q. Same thing with Triple Q. It closed right on that important 34 EMA, which is 293.60. So till the moment it's holding 293.60, we are good. 293.50 to 93.50. Now same thing, neutral and short. Same both logics here. So buy above 294.5, which is another Fibonacci level right there. Then the next level comes around 296.60. And then 299.25. Like, again, I don't see too much movement above this area as of now, but I see the chart. Guys, can you not see the chart? Shit. You should have told me. Can you now see the chart? Sorry, guys, I actually missed sharing the chart. Can you see it now? All right. So let's move on. Where we would sell? We will sell immediately below 293.50. 293.50 is the 34 EMA. And the moment we lose it, 289.80. And again, these levels will come very quickly. And remember one thing, if we are going to have a down move, the down will not have a bounce. Upside we may have some sell-offs and then move up. But if you're going down, like today, what we saw, steadily selling into the end of the day, there will not be any bounces. We will base at a certain area and then we'll go down. We'll base at a certain area and we'll go down. Do not try to buy into that. Just a suggestion. So 289.80 and then 284. And I will not be surprised. Again, like, remember 293.5, 4007, 12100. The moment we lose these numbers, the selling will get aggressive. So from 60-40, that will become 60-40 on the other side. Negative 60% will increase. The positive will be limited to 40%. So that's the indexes. Apple. So last time when we were talking about Apple, 152 area was a pain. And today it lost that area. It lost that area. It also lost the 12 EMA. So first reason is lost 12 EMA and long-term trend line. It lost that. Now, where is the support? There is a gap in the Apple, which is at 146.60. So I think it will hit 146. So Apple short area is 146, which is the first target. Then the second target is 143. Apple for me is weak. So Apple is sell on rise. If you want to sell on rise, you can wait for higher prices to come in. The stop loss is 151. 151 is the 12 EMA. So if it comes towards 150, 149, I think that will be an apt area to sell. So sell on rise. $149 to $150. And if market has to go down, Apple will contribute this thing. So Apple will be a dragger. So it's short. On the positive side, I think it will struggle. It will seriously struggle here because it's this breakdown is also a breakdown of the good support it had. So it will be not easy for Apple to cross 151 this time. Again, remember Apple coming to 150, 151. Do not try to go long. Try to go short at that time. That will be the best trade on Apple. Buy only above 152. So 150, 335. That's my selling point for Apple, and it's 40%. AMD, same thing. AMD, since last time, could not able to cross 86. 86 has been a pain point. It lost 34 EMA today, lost the long-term trend line. I think it's going to fill the gap at 75, 74.40. 74.40, if we lose, we'll have to fill the gap at 70, which was, I think, earnings cap. No, pre-earnings cap, because this was the earnings cap. So keep an eye. AMD is looking very sensitive. And tomorrow we have Nvidia's earning as well. So AMD for me is neutral, or I will say short. Why short? It lost the 12 and 34 both, lost the long-term trend line as well. So lost 34 EMA and the long-term trend line. This one turns into red. Again, same principle. If it comes to 77.35, that's, or 77.50, that's a stop loss. Same thing, sell on rise, 77. Target is fill the gap, which is 75.15 and 74.40. The break, or you can also try long at 74. I would not sell long at 70, 69.90. Wait for 69.90 to come and then go long. I will also add 69.90, and this will do the gap fill as well. Amazon somehow was trying to hold. So today Amazon is around 94, 93 area, where it is trying to hold. There are still two gaps. The trend is positive, but we have retraced a lot. We are coming towards an important area of the trend line. So I think from an Amazon point of view, this is setting up for a good inverted head and shoulders, like this. If it has to bounce, this is the area for bounce. If it is not, then that's it. Because this is a good inverted head and shoulders setup for Amazon. So for Amazon, I am positive. I'm calling this as inverted head and shoulders. So not a blue line. So I convert this into green. My stop loss for Amazon is today's low. I'll keep very much tight. 94.30. 94.30 or 94 is my stop loss. Buy above 95. Because today Amazon coiled throughout the day. Market was going down and down and down, but Amazon was in a very tight range. So since it gapped down, it just stuck into that range. Now, first target is 96, second target is 97.50. 96.30, 97.50. So it was a positive compression. And one thing you should also try to observe, when market was trying to push up for a couple of points, Amazon was showing some positive intent. So BA has lost the 12 and 34 EMA both. This is after like good 4 or 5 months. It had 2nd November, it just broke out, like the 12 went above the 34, and since then it has not lost the 34. Today it lost the 34, so which is an important, I would say, event. Now the gaps are open. 207 is, so BA is clearly short. 207.14, let's say 25 is your stop loss. Same thing, sell on rise towards 206, 207. And one more thing, this area 1, 2, 3, 203.60. This area has been tested multiple times. So there's a possibility if we lose this, we tested it here, 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 and here. Now tomorrow, if we lose this area, that's like 5th time we are knocking on this particular support, and we're going to break, and we can hit 190 area, which is the gap fill as well. So the moment you lose this 203, the support is at 190. So just keep an eye. If Boeing drops, it's going to drop really, really hard. Baba, I think Baba have earnings in the morning. So I'll avoid Baba. Baba, Baidu, I will avoid. Chipotle, CMG. CMG today had a massive down move. It lost an important area, and it went straight up from 1300 to 1724 in straight line. Now it's time for it to come back. With recession and Chipotle raising the prices, I think it's at this moment, it is overvalued. Lost 61.8 Fibonacci, lost 12,134 both, lost a long-term trend line. So there's nothing positive in the charts for Chipotle. 1580 is my stop loss, and I'm going to sell Chipotle. Baba, I'm just removing it because of earnings. I'll see if I can fit something else. Stop loss is 1580. Come on. And Chipotle is one stock which can actually give you some reasonable moves on the downside. 1545. Like I expect it to hit 1490. And lost 61.8% Fib. 34 EMA. Long-term trend line. So everything is negative on Chipotle. So this is a trade. If I have to sell, I will give it 70%. I will try to sell this on rise to 1575. If it comes around 1575, 1580, I would love to sell this. There's a possibility that market may open some positive points and Chipotle opens up. Keep an eye, open and low for Chipotle. If it is same, just go short. CRM. CRM failed. Similar resistance 172, it failed. It's coming back to test 159, 160 area, which is the 78 Fibonacci area and the breakout area, plus 34 EMA. So I think this time, if we are weak, it may go down and fill the gap. Filling the gap is really important. So I would love to short this at this juncture. CRM, I'm giving it neutral because it's still not bad. Make it red. Same thing, sell on rise. You see, I'm not selling it them immediately. I want them to come up so that they can be sold. That's CRM. Etsy, I don't want, let me do PayPal instead of Etsy. So PayPal has an insight day today. So instead of Etsy, we have PayPal. I really don't know what was happening in PayPal, but it was an inside day. So it came back to the area where we had the massive gap. So till the moment we are defending that gap, it is good. The support is good. So 73.60, which was the open price for this candle, 73.70, and today low was 73.70, and here it was 73.60. So 73.70, 73.60 is really, really important support. If you lose that on PayPal, that's the time to go short on PayPal. So 73.60, also sell below 73.60. Now, where should we buy? Usually we should buy above the high of this candle, which is 76, but let's try 75.25. 75, today's high, let's buy about 75.75. If we do 75.75, target is 78 and 81. If we lose 73.6, sell this with some passion, like it's gonna go back into the gap and can hit 71. So 73 to 471 area. Google is coming to an important area of 91 where it made the base before moved up. Now in between it has filled all the gaps. So let's see if it 91 holds or not. So I'll try one long on Google with 91, and I want to buy above 92. So I want to buy above today, like 92 area. It went down drastically today, but 91 is an important area because this is the area which was the breakout. So a back test will be really good. If we can hit 96, that will be the 12 EMA, very important. And then this area where we have the top here and we have this box. So about 100. But I am not thinking about 100. I'm just thinking about 94 and 96 for now. 94, 96. Facebook lost, like it was a attempt to break out, but it lost the third 12 EMA one more time. The selling pressure when it comes to 175, 176 is really high. So let's see if it loses 170. If it does, it can go to 166 and we'll try to fill the gap. And remember, all the gaps are filled by now you all know that yes, all the gaps are filled, and this is a massive gap. It cannot stay open for a long time. So let's see if we can break it down quickly and fill it, or we want to hold. So 173 area is an important area, which is the 12 EMA. Today we lost that. So I am neutral because Meta is still strong. 173 is the stop loss, but I want to sell this. Sell on rise towards 172, 73. Stop loss is 173.50. Target is 165 and 161. Last time I wanted to sell this around 181, but now I want to sell this below this area. I want to go long above 174. Microsoft. See, this was the company which had really disastrous number. And because of chat GPT, it just went on and on and on. Now we are, since 273, we have come down 5 candles down and seen a good 8% cut, about $20 in Microsoft. So I think if it has to go down, it has to lose 250. Otherwise, it might find support here. So of 34 EMA. So if 253 is there, Microsoft may provide some support into the market. Because I'm not sure on Apple, but Microsoft may provide some level of support because it has already seen some reasonable correction. So I will be a buy above the high here is 255.15. If I can go above 255.25, this is my stop loss. I'll be happy to go long for 260 and 266. And sell below 250 only. If it loses 250, only then go and short it. Do not try to attempt short it right away. Netflix is trying to fill the gap. The moment it lost the same thing, like 368.50 was never able to cross. Today it lost the 34 EMA. So that's the first and loss of 34 EMA. And loss of 61.8 Fibonacci. And long-term trend line. So this is the main trend line. So loss of this, loss of 61, loss of, so usually when you lose 61.8 Fibonacci, you come back to 38. Come back to 38, meaning it will fill the gap. So let's try to see if we can sell this on rise. Again, short, but I want to see if it can come above. Sell on rise to 342. Target area is 334. And then 325. Again, these are like 1 to 2% above the current market prices. Wherever you will see where I have sell on rise, let the price go up and then short them. Nvidia could not break above 231. Just fill the gap and then lost. Now it is at an important area. You see, right, this is an area where it was held. Today it lost that area. Next support, this candle went straight up. So there was no consolidation in this price section. So there's a possibility we might come at 197. Nvidia has seen some significant move. Tomorrow it has the earnings. I don't know what is going to happen with the earnings, but as of now, if it goes up, I would love to sell this. Nvidia for me is short. But again, these are earnings. Earnings can be very unpredictable. So sell on rise. And in case the target one is already achieved in any of the sell on rise, you can consider that as a stop loss and go for target 2. $197. So 201 and 197. Loss of 12 EMA. Last is Tesla. Tesla is right at the important 12 EMA thing. Again, it has massive gaps. It's losing the 78 Fibonacci, lost a trend line of 200. We might see 190 and 170, 184. So sell 190, 184, 176. Possibility on downside is higher for Tesla. Stop loss is 200. Sell below the 12 EMA, which is 197, 197. Positive? No, it's neutral. Buy only about 200. Stop loss is 197. And target is 208. 208 and 213. 40%. Okay. So guys, this is it for today. Yes. Yes, TJ. Insider buy and some news. Yep. 2 minutes. Mayur, you have anything? No. All right, guys. If you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, I'm sharing the Zoom link onto the YouTube chat. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to come over and discuss. I've shared the link. For me, I don't have anything specifically as of now in my list. If you are shy to come on to chat, you can post your questions. I'll try to answer to best of my knowledge. I have some time, so it's up to you guys. We have 66 people watching on YouTube, so if any one of you have any questions, anything you want to discuss, any charts you want to share, any logic, Square earnings. Your earnings are very unpredictable. Square went above this 77 area, went up, lost now 12 and 34 both. Rejection from 61. 70 is a good support for Square. So 70 is a breakout area for Square as well, and it's an important 38.2 Fibonacci. So 70 is a good area for Square. If it holds it, it may bounce. If it goes down, then it may chop. Then Walmart. Vasudha is asking Walmart. So Walmart, like, it played between the two regions. Like, this was the 38 Fibonacci, 50 and 61. It held in between. Either it crosses 148.50, then it will be good, or it breaks down 142.30, then it will be good. Right now, it is in the middle of these two Fibonacci percentages. So you have to decide whether you want to wait for 148 to break on the higher side, or once you want to wait for 142 to come. Guys, you have so many people. That's why I'm recommending you to come on the chat. It's easier to communicate. Coin. Coin is an insight day today plus earnings. I really think that coin needs to hold 58. If it loses 58, then it will be bad for coin. Not in my PC, but I'm watching GIS to hold. LMT, yes. I was looking at LMT. LMT is setting up for a move. There's a good consolidation in LMT around the area from 498 back down, and now it's back up. So it's a good consolidation which has happened in LMT. I think if it can hold 477, 478 and a move of 480 can take it towards 490. That's LMT. GIS. General Mills. I think it's trying to fill the gap. Like there's a gap right here in GIS. I need to really see this after like tomorrow, like 81. It opened at 81, closed at 80. I think it will be really, really good if it can hit 82 and then it can go higher from there. But if it doesn't do that, it might come back and fill the gap on the downside. So 82 is something I want to test. Slow and steadily. Let me read the questions. Yes, Vasu, I have a Telegram group. You can go to the to the Twitter and you can find the link. It's posted on my profile. Where do you Apple downside and the Amit? I just shared the Apple view. I think it's gonna be the leader on the downside. Interested to learn, Vijay? I will do a learning session for the basics pretty soon, probably early next month. Ramchandra Okta. So let's see what is in the Okta. Okta has lost 34 EMA. Not healthy. Let's see if it holds and tries. Like there's dodgy back to back. So dodgy is a state of confusion. So tomorrow we need to see how Okta reacts. If it can come back to 73, 50, 74, then it will have a positive momentum. Otherwise, it's going down towards 66. That's Okta. I don't think so. There's going to be positivity. We are going to be, as I've said, there's going to be very much liquidity crunch. We can go really, really down. I'm not on the side where people are saying we can go higher. I'm on the side looking at the Fed reports, Fed data. I still see 2 rate hikes or even 3 rate hikes. I don't see any rate cut. I don't see inflation coming down either at all. So I foresee that rates will even remain high until mid of 2023. So I don't think we are going to have a positive market in this year. Palantir had good numbers, so it's moving. And it's moving after good consolidation, but there is gap. Let the gap fill at 750, 760, and then it should be fine. Home Depot. Home Depot will struggle, Mitchell. Even in the near future, it will struggle. Right now, it's losing 316. 316, you see how much it consolidated in that area, 316. Now it has lost it. Once it has lost it, it lost 308, it lost 299. So now it has come to a point where it can come down to 291. At 291, we need to revisit what's happening in Home Depot. 291. What is the probability? Yeah, Rajiv, probability, there's nothing. If we have two CPI is higher, probability of 3000 is really high. So it all depends on the macroeconomic conditions. But yes, for me, it's 70%. We can hit 3500 or below. I really wanted to like test the gaps on SPX, which is around 2800, 2900. If those are filled during the end of this year, that will be really, really great. All right. So I don't see anybody joining the call or has any questions on the call. So, all right, I'm going to post this information on Twitter. And Vasu, you can go to my Twitter and you can pick up the link. Both links are posted over there for my channel and for my chat group. You can join there. And have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.